get the do re mi fa sol la ti. Honestly, you know what's weird? I feel my like most me with you guys. Is that weird?
That makes sense.
No, yeah, that makes sense. I was
I'm
telling.
like that too, but then again, I'm starting to actually be more me around other people because why change?
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I
I do too, but certain things I do, nobody understands. They're just like,
oh
what
yeah.
They're just like, you're a fucking weirdo, and I'm like, you just don't know what I'm like. I'm just that's me.
Yeah, I totally agree.
You know?
I totally agree.
Yo, I literally.
But also, I realized that around my parents too. Like, I just do like me shit, dumb shit, and everyone's just like, that's just Ricky.
I don't know.
Dumb shit.
I mean,
don't
but
say greater than a great grandparent girl. That's one thing.
That's literally the dumbest.
but like,
That's
like
the
you,
dumbest thing I've
like
ever
you
heard.
and your dad like slapping each other's ass, like saying hello. It's like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that with my mom or my dad, so it's like
True.
something different.
Well,
but like,
with your boys though, right?
I mean, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But
I guess it depends.
all I'm saying is that your family, and I've always seen it, you guys are like close in that way, like,
Yeah.
I guess a Colombian
Everyone
lifestyle.
should be, but then again,
Yeah, but you wouldn't slap your mom. in the
Yeah,
butt,
like,
right?
would you
changing
slap?
ourselves
Would you
without
smack?
realizing.
Would you smack Booby's butt?
Even as a
I
joke,
would-
probably not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
Isn't that a weird, like, it's a
That's what
weird
I'm
different
saying.
concept, like, to look at things.
I
Like,
never thought about
I
that.
will
Yeah.
smack my brother's butt though hard.
Yeah.
But you know what I noticed about my family
Because
too?
the boss would hit you back.
Yeah.
That's why I
Like-
feel like,
But then he wouldn't get mad though. Like
no.
Like you're.
Yeah.
That's it.
He'll just give you the whatever you call it, the grip that he calls it.
The grip, the pinch. What I also noticed about my family is like even my mom is like everybody cracks jokes. Like my mom shits on my dad for having a small dick, and I never noticed. I never noticed like
funny.
my mom was funny like that. But like she's not doing it to him. She's doing it on the phone to her sister. Like my dad's not even around. I was like, yeah, he's losing everything. Hasta el chito. Like something like that. Talking.
I mean, how old are they? They
Bro,
gotta be
I
like
don't
50
know,
years
dude.
old.
Question.
Oh no, definitely.
Because my parents probably do, but I mean, I don't know.
Son,
It's
I
gonna
used
be
to,
like-
you used to have so many condoms around your house. I was like, damn. That shit right now.
That's the hospital. But
That's the hospital. Look
I
at
know,
that.
but I didn't
It's
really
the
put it
hospital.
together. I got,
It's not my mom.
But yo, like, just think about it. Like, our parents are old. Still smashing.
Dude, I don't think about it.
I know.
That's horrible.
Dude,
I know.
is it nasty though? Cause we out here fucking and
We're
sucking
young,
ourselves.
Fresh meat, though.
That's
But
true.
Would you,
but like,
would you
we
have
ain't-
sex? Would you have
healthy.
sex with a 50-year-old lady?
Depends on what she
And if
looks
she
like.
looks like healthy and
Like Jennifer
beautiful.
Lopez?
Yo, because look,
27?
yo, listen. At
That's
50,
rare.
that's. Like, you know, if you just
So the
take,
answer is yes.
if you just
So,
take,
the
if you
answer is
take
yes.
care of yourself,
Again,
you could be
rare.
fucking like the rest of
I
us.
think of loose parents that have kids, have a job, and literally are on the go all the time. They're not treating themselves like someone who has time to be tight for mad years. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
true. But also, people just get lazy and then they use
Exactly.
kids as an excuse for being lazy.
Oh, for sure.
Like, okay, we get it. Yep. No, actually, I'm not gonna talk about women, but men.
Yeah.
Like, also it depends on your field of work. Like, if you work in construction and shit, like you work, like you're really working. Like you're really using your body. I'm
Oh,
sure
yeah,
the last
definitely.
thing you want to do at 40 is go home and fucking after working outside all day is go work out.
That's
know?
true. I definitely feel it. But I mean, think about it in this aspect.
What was that?
Because Josh,
Oh, okay.
Josh, like he'll work out heavy, right? Like
Yeah.
in the morning, and then he'll like do his crazy sets at night.
Yeah.
Or like run like crazy. Like you can put your body through that physical, but
True.
not at 40 though. I mean, 40, like you're like
But then again,
You're comparing like working out now versus like.
as in working
Sex life?
and working out.
No, we're not.
Like,
We moved off of sex life. We're talking about.
I'm just saying.
we're
like,
talking about-
a 40-year-old wouldn't want to, after work at a construction job, want to go home and
Go
go work
home.
out. Yeah.
Of course.
Kids would change it, you know?
Of course, but I don't
Doesn't
want
have to
to.
stay that
I
way.
don't want to speak on women because
Yeah.
we ain't women, and they
Will
are
kill
like
you.
the sea. They roll together.
Bro, women are actually, I think they're actually creatures more than they're just different.
I
Yeah.
mean, like
They're
think about it.
different.
I was just thinking about like your sister and
Which one?
Kimberly and Tone's wife, Jess. Like
Pregnant. 2 pregnant women.
Like they're creating something.
Yes.
Like literally creating a human being. Like,
Yeah.
how crazy is that?
Yeah,
Oh.
and that
And-
comes from
I'm like,
just like one of the greatest feelings ever. You know?
I get that.
From that one moment,
bliss.
that one
That
moment,
bliss.
yo, that one moment right there starts this.
That's true.
It's a crazy invention.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is crazy,
Our
actually.
purpose here, we had a conversation in the car. We're here to reproduce.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Dude.
Because if we weren't, then we couldn't. Like, you know.
And then, like, can you believe how much the outside world affects what's inside? Like, where it grows up and, like, what's going on around the little fetus that's now growing.
It'll
Like,
pick
how
up,
much it's
yeah.
gonna, like, I don't even know where I'm
Adapt
going with
to,
that.
like-
But yeah.
the upbringing and
Yeah.
Exactly.
society,
Mhm.
the world,
Yeah, like, how
everything-
crazy is that?
Everything that you're given and taught, how
Even
that-
then.
how you're developed as a person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even then.
How,
Like,
how
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
your surroundings is what molds you. As
Yeah.
crazy as that
Yo, and
sounds.
even like what the mom constantly thinks about, what the mom constantly does
Yeah.
to herself affects the baby too. That shit is crazy. Emotions, yeah.
That's nuts.
Oh yeah, for sure. You can't
So
be.
we're all like our mom, technically. in some
150%.
form.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm not a scientist. I'm not anything.
I catch myself being like my mom a lot though.
You
It's
see,
like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm just weird, man.
I
Not
catch
like
myself
either
be-
of my parents.
I catch myself being
you
like,
could be your own person.
no,
too.
I
feel like I just changed, and then I saw the outside.
Nah, but
of-
Josh,
of
you
my
do everything-
household.
But he's young.
but
right?
you also do everything
figure it out.
through
No,
what
no,
you're
no.
like. You do everything like similar to what your parents do, regardless. Because like when you grow up with them, you grow
That's
up
the
doing what they
mentality.
do.
Yeah.
Like whether
For
you
sure.
see it or not.
True.
Like the way you walk, even the way you walk, the way you kind of talk, that's all stems off your parents. Like, because while you're growing up, you don't know anything else. You just talk like them. You're just like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Literally.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
it's
true.
But it's what's the word I'm looking for? You're unconsciously doing it, right?
Yeah.
Subconsciously, you're subconsciously doing it because it's just like through
Through memory.
memory
of-
and through just like
where
it's
the
like,
mind
this is
works.
what they did. This is how I'm
Yeah.
supposed to do it, kind of thing.
For sure.
Because I noticed that like the way I walk up the stairs is like the same way my dad used to walk up the stairs. I don't know how to explain it.
Because you heard it. It's like
seems so
it's
stupid.
crazy.
I literally thought about this the other day.
That plays in the whole like genetics and your DNA, like where you got your athleticism from those, obviously from your dad.
Yeah.
What your mom was probably like fit to, who knows?
I was just telling
think
boss
I'm-
today, like, what do you call it? Like, when you, as a parent, like, right before you have, like, sex and everything, as your DNA, like, you right now compared to me,
Yeah.
your kid would come out, honestly, more fit than my child because you're more fit. How
Well,
crazy is
your
that?
Wife, though.
Because of your current.
mean-
you mean because of
okay,
your.
fine. That's actually insane.
You mean because of your current DNA?
Current DNA, and boss is like, oh, let me tell you about my abs since I was 4, blah, blah. I was like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm like, go thank your dad for
That's
that one.
genetics?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
genetics.
dude.
To a certain extent, it is, but I
I'm
don't know.
telling you, yeah.
No, you have. There's.
I'd
Boss
say
is
like,
just
let's say like
Boss has got me.